It's Jaunti, boy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jaunti. Welcome back to the channel. I'm finally back with a new video. If you've recently subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Also, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified on new videos when I upload them. And also, give this video a thumbs up. Smash that like button for your boy. I really appreciate it. For today's video, we're going to be talking about two things for 3 stages of audio production. And that is gain staging and levels. And we're going to be talking about how can we achieve the best sound possible for vocal recording through recording, mixing, and mastering. And it's not that hard. You can do this in any DAW. But before we get into that, I got something that just came in the mail. You know, your boy has to do an unboxing right quick. Let's get into it. And also, if you don't want to see this part of the video, I have the timestamp below that you can click on. You click on that, it'll send you directly to where we need to talk about gain staging and levels. Let's get into it. Alright, I'm not going to look at it. It's right here. I like to surprise myself while I'm doing these unboxings because, like I said, I order so many things all at once. There's no telling which one's going to come first. So I like to surprise myself and you guys. A lot of paper, bubble wrap. Well, I forgot what they call those things. More paper. More paper. More paper. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is covered up. I feel like it's in the heart. Don't know. Let's see. Alright. Paper off my hand. Alright. Alright. Trying to look at it. Alright. Alright, you guys let me know what you think. I feel the tab, but something about it doesn't feel right. I think it's put it on backwards. So if I can think of what the tab's supposed to be, maybe this is the front. Alright, here we go. You guys let me know what it is. What is it? No freaking way. We got Shaq. You got his autograph. And it's authenticated. Yep. And we got the certificate of authenticity on the side. Let you know this bad boy here is legit. What's funny about this is that one of my videos has gone viral once more with the help of Shaq. Shout out to Shaq. And Shaq, if you've seen this, man, I appreciate it. He reposted my one of my reels, my Instagram reels, in his Insta stories, and I had a huge spike in views and followers. I was like, where is this coming from? And then an old client of mine hit me up saying, "Hey, Shaq has just reposted your video." I didn't believe it at first, so I have a copy of it. I took a little screen recording clip of it, and let you know it's legit. This came from Shaq's Instagram page. I did not think he was going to repost that. Yeah, so I got this because of him. I wanted to get this too at first, but no excuses. I should have gotten it earlier, but I got it. Shaq, if you're watching this, man, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Appreciate everything you've done for me, man. It means a lot. Well, I'll put you on the side for now. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, I actually have a record that I just recently mixed and mastered myself. And what you see on the screen right here, this is my master bus or master fader or master channel. This is my mix bus or mix channel. And this is the audio track. This is the recording track that I use for my client to record his vocals on. Now, as you can see, I'm going to be using all three completely different. So don't get that misconstrued. Don't get that confusing at all. Just watch and check it out. You'll definitely understand what I mean by gain staging. Now, a VU meter is short for volume unit. And basically, a VU meter will pretty much measure the amount of volume intensity in your audio signal. I use something called MV Meter 2. It's 100% free. I'll put a link down there in the description below. What you're going to do is you're going to use it to measure the amount of power, the amount of intensity that your audio signal is carrying. Some other engineers out there will recommend putting it at the end of the plug-in chain, which I don't recommend at all. I would say just put one on your master fader and solo each track that you're mixing, so in that way you get it at a certain level. A VU meter, a reference level is -18, so like basically like whatever the handle is being landing on -10, it's automatically set to 0. So the dB is set to 0 when it's hitting -10. So the reference level at -18 is you're telling the VU meter to strike at -10, so it'll think that it's at 0. So no matter what you're playing, make sure it's hitting around -10. We got my boy Ben Kaleski and Reem with their new track called Bird Season. Shout outs to them. I'm going to be playing one of their songs. I'm just going to play just the vocal first for recording. So check it out. And please be advised, it has explicit lyrics to it. My apologies.
I done seen a couple bags, but it ain't enough. And then when she shake that ass, I gotta spin the fuck. My stomach hurt, I'm on them perk, you know them bitches bust. Remind me of El Carrier, you know that bitch bust.
Now, as you can see right here, it's right in the middle of -10 and -16. Some people recommend for the peaks to be as high as -8 or -6, but you really can't predict on if it's going to stay in that range. Sometimes it might go past it, but as long as the majority of it is staying in between where it's supposed to be for the sweet spot, then you're all good. I'll play it back for you one more time.
I done seen a couple bags, but it ain't enough. And then when she shake that ass, I gotta spin the fuck. My stomach hurt, I'm on them perk, you know them bitches bust.
Now, for this vocal chain right here, I have all my plugins bypassed, so you don't hear any processing going on right now. So that's how it sounds with no plugins, and that's a plus. You want to hit in that region right there. It could be between, I would say, in my opinion, -8. I would say -8 is being the highest peak, but mostly you want to be between -10 and -16. That's how I would like my vocals to hit in that range. I call that the sweet spot. So this is what it sounds like with the plugins.
I done seen a couple bags, but it ain't enough. And then when she shake that ass, I gotta spin the fuck.
Now, it sounds okay, but it sounds a little loud. That's because I add some processing plugins to it. And once you add everything else, like the ad-libs, the stacks, the beat as well, everything's gonna sound a little bit louder. So that's when we're gonna get into the mixing stage. Now, as for some engineers, producers, and other artists out there that actually mix their own music, now this is where it gets a little confusing for some people, because once you mix your vocals, you have to tweak the beat a little bit to make sure that there's some space. You want to create a pocket. You want to make sure that no other instrumentation within the beat is louder than the vocal itself. So you might have to cut some frequency out a little bit, and you might lose a little bit of the dynamics. So people don't know exactly how to bring the dynamics back before mastering, because once you master it, you really can't fix that. I mean, mastering does not fix a mix. It's supposed to enhance it, make it sound more louder, more clearer, more fatter. Now, this is what you're supposed to do in order to keep the dynamics. I would call this a guideline for pre-mastering. Now, for this one right here, this is the mix bus. So I add some plugins on there. I would add only the limiter on it. Most engineers would say don't add a limiter at all. But the reason why I do it, because I want to bring back those dynamics just a little bit before I put it in the mastering stage. So this is what you're supposed to do. So the limiter I'm going to be using is from Waves. It's called L2 Ultra Maximizer. And the threshold's at 0. The out ceilings, I keep it at -0.1. And I turn off the dither and the shaping. As for the release, keep it the way it is. Make sure ARC is activated. And for attenuation, we're going to leave it the way it is. That's pretty much the gain reduction. And you want to make sure when you're limiting a certain beat, you want to make sure it's hitting between -1 and -4. So in that way, it leaves you a little bit of headroom so it won't go past negative 0.1. For any limiter that you use, basically, what you're going to do is you're going to take the threshold and you're going to bring it down until you hear the drums disappear. So we're going to play it back, and also keep your eyes on this meter right here. This is the mix bus.
I seen a couple bags, but it ain't enough. And when she shake that ass, I gotta spin the fuck. My stomach hurt, I'm on a perk, you know them bitches bust. Remind me of Cartier, you know that bitch bust.
Okay, now we realize there's some distortion going on. There's some clipping. So when you hear the drums hitting a little bit, that's where you want to stop. So since we went too far, we want to go back.
I seen a couple bags, but it ain't enough. And when she shake that ass, I gotta spin the fuck. My stomach hurt, I'm on a perk, you know them bitches bust. Remind me of Cartier, you know that bitch bust. Still living ghetto fabulous like I kissed the bus. Rockstar lifestyle, you know I get a rush. Yeah, I fucked a couple, but keep that on the tuck. Keep bringing up such and such.
Some beats have less dynamics hitting than most, so you might have to go a little bit lower and make sure that you're hitting that kick hitting pretty hard. You want to make sure the dynamics are hitting pretty hard. You don't want to lose the dynamics when it comes to mastering.
I seen a couple bags, but it ain't enough. And when she shake that ass, I gotta spin the fuck. My stomach hurt, I'm on a perk, you know them bitches bust. Remind me of Cartier, you know that bitch bust. Still living ghetto. I seen a couple bags, but it ain't enough. And when she shake that ass,
Now, it's hitting at negative 1.4. That's fine. The dynamics are hitting, the vocals are hitting on top. And you might ask me what to do next, because the master fader is hitting right at the top of the ceiling. So you don't want to move the master fader at all. This is the master fader. This is the mix bus. Let's focus on the mix bus because that's where the limiter is on. So you want to take this, you want to make sure and look at your meters. Make sure it's hitting between -3 and -6. That's the sweet spot for your mastering stage.
I seen a couple bags, but it ain't enough. And when she shake that ass, I gotta spin the fuck. My stomach hurt, I'm on a perk, you know them bitches bust. Remind me of Cartier, you know that bitch bust. Still living ghetto fabulous like I kissed the bus.
That's hitting directly between -3 and -6. So I would say probably -4.5, -4.2. I have it at -4.3, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's hitting directly on -4.3. I'm just giving you an estimate of where it's hitting. But if it's hitting between -3 and -6, it's ready for mastering. I'm going to go ahead and put in mastering stage. As you can see, the pink is unmastered, the blue is mastered. Check out the difference.
On a bitch, Travis, he's automatic, he don't need a switch. I'm a dog on my own, but BSF the shit. BSF, we still a shit. Too legit to quit, too legit to quit.
That was unmastered, this is mastered.
On a bitch, Travis, he's automatic, he don't need a switch. I'm a dog on my own, but BSF the shit. BSF, we still a shit. Too legit to quit, too legit to quit. 100 in this bitch, I ain't got shit to split. Yeah, I've been through a lot, but got a lot of shit. Now them comments coming, nothing counterfeit.
Now, as you can see right here, this is the master channel, this is the unmastered track, and this is the master track. So you want to make sure that this is hitting between -3 and -6. The master, it might go past that. Sometimes it might hit the ceiling. But it's always hitting at by -0.1 or -0.2. So in that way, that's the mastering stage. And whatever streaming platform that you use it on, any playback systems, it will automatically shorten the volume so it can hit exactly where it needs to be so it can be ready for streaming. So that right there is beyond your control. I always try to set it at a perfect spot for everyone's music, because hip hop, R&B, rock, pop, country, the volume for streaming will be totally different for one another. Not everything can be exactly the same. And once you play it back,
Too legit to quit. 100 in this.
For the mastering,
To quit, too legit to quit. 100 in this bitch, I ain't got shit.
And you see it's not going past that, but you know, like I said, everything is completely different. So you always want to make sure you check your meters, use a VU meter if you can. If you want to capture the right amount of volume intensity, the power in your vocals, make sure you use a VU meter. They will definitely help you out. If you don't know, I have more articles that you can read about video meters in the description below. But once again, it's your boy Jaunti. I'm signing off. You guys have a blessed one. I love you. God loves you more. Stay blessed and peace out.